What's up, guys? Move some shit out of my way here. Go through. So we got a scale here. See what I can do to make things a little more visible. Alright, so we got a set of coils here that I'm gonna tear apart for scientific purposes. These came on a cheap machine, and I want to see, these are good coils. I bought these and put them on the machine. These came on another machine, but I think the music might be too loud. So we're going to take a look, see what they weigh. 45.6 grams. We're going to tear them open and see what is inside these coils. My guess is copper coated aluminum wire. Aluminum, plated. Copper plated. I don't believe these are real copper wires. They could be, but the way they ran, I didn't think so. Not to mention they don't seem to be, already looking at them, wound very well. After we go. So you can see already that, see these, the way they're spooled here at the bottom? This is not a good coil at all. I mean, they're wound pretty shitty, and then they're covered up with this really pretty stuff so people think that they're good coils, but they're not. You can tell when you have a good coil. So let's get into it. Burn, burn. We're going to scratch a little off. About that. Now, this might be copper on the outside, but you can see where I scratched the stuff off to right here. That is aluminum wire. It's not copper. So that's why you lose power and these things chatter really bad, and they don't work worth a crap. They really don't. It's a damn shame that they're even allowed to sell stuff like this, because to be honest with you, even for practice, a set of coils like this is not good. It's just not. Now, when it's an 8 wrap, a wrap is from this end to this end and back. And that's 8 times or 10 times or 12 times, whichever. So one wrap is from one end to the other and back. It's not just from one end to the other end. That's a lot of wire. Jesus. Another reason that I'm doing this is I've ordered some equipment. I want to start making my own coils. I believe that is the next step in getting better at putting these machines together. So just hang tight, I'm gonna grab a magnet. Okay. It doesn't even barely stick. Like, it's literally... It'll barely... So, you know, that's... I can't even really feel it pulling. That's just shit. I mean, that's really shit. It really is. Yeah, I can't believe that. You know, they're allowed to do that. You know, you want something that's solid. You know, this plastic shit, man, that's just garbage, dude. It really is. I don't know if I can get into this without cutting my finger off or not. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna slip and cut my damn finger off. I'm not even gonna try that. But, you know, this is complete crap. It really is. Oh, here we go. There it is. There's the little feller that's supposed to be doing his job and ain't. I'm not quite sure what that material is, but it's very little magnetism to it. Like, it's terrible. So, yeah. That's what's inside of a set of cheap coils. It's tin or aluminum copper coated wire. Find the end of it. It's all hooked around my machines. So, think twice before you buy a cheap machine. I have another set. I actually really want to open them just to see, you know. But yeah, this is not copper. Far from it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show, you know, what it is and what it ain't. This wire almost feels like plastic. I mean, it's really shitty wire. So that's what's inside a set of cheap ass coils with a pretty little wrapper around them to make you think that they're good and not even be able to see what's inside of it actually. You know, these are copper. So that's terrible. That's a terrible thing. Anyway, I hope that helped out a little bit just to show you, you know, that you're not getting your money's worth. Well, you might be getting your money's worth, but, you know, save up a little money and buy a good machine. You know, if you're just practicing, you know, I would recommend at least a $100 machine. If you're just trying to learn and get into it, at least a $100 machine. Don't cheap out. It's just going to make learning harder in the end. So, and I would know, because I have purchased every cheap machine there is out there, thinking that maybe the next one will be better, and I wished I'd had somebody to tell me it's not going to get any better. It's just not. Until you drop some money on a machine, you're just wasting your time. Or until you drop some money on parts for a good machine. You know, a lot of these cheap frames, you know, they're actually pretty decent frames and can be, you know, as long as the geometry is correct on them, you know, they can be turned into a good machine. But it really comes down to having good coils. All your contacts are good. You know, good material, good springs. It's number one. You got to have good springs, you know, and coils above everything else, really. But yeah, so, you know, there are some good machines out there that are cheap. I will admit that. But you're not going to get a good machine for $10. You know, I've bought a $40 or $50 machine that runs just as good as a $200 machine that I bought. But, you know, for 10 or 15 bucks, for 20 bucks, you know, you're not going to get a machine that's capable of putting in a solid line. It's going to put in shaky, shitty looking lines, or you're just going to scar the hell out of somebody. So don't waste your time on a super cheap machine unless you plan on buying coils and springs and changing everything out. So I hope that was a little bit informative on letting you know what's inside of these things on a cheap set. I'll purchase an expensive set to sacrifice for the channel to show you all what's inside of a really expensive set of coils and how they're actually wound correctly. Alright guys, make sure that you subscribe, smash that like button, click the notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos, and please scroll down, comment down below. I need some feedback on the channel, guys. I haven't gotten any comments, so thanks. Have a good one.